Yo, what's sound, man? It's Ricoo Cash, man. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove bouncers.
I pulled a service swerving, hopped out with my strap and my chains. I'm a certified trapper. I've been known to get my slang.
All right, so we got Ricoo Cash jumping off the porch with us today, man.
What's happening?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm straight, man. Another day. Just dropped the tape.
Yes,
Shit
sir.
going up. Can't complain.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we're gonna get to the tape in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and introduce who you got sitting on the porch in case people may be unfamiliar, man.
Oh, man, it's your boy Ricoo Cash, man. Hopping off the porch with Dirty Glove bouncers.
Yeah. And behind you?
Oh, Mali Meexh, man. The
Yes,
motherfucking
sir.
biggest, man.
For sure, man. All right, so you originally from the Westside?
Yeah, man. Tetwood, her home. You know, that's all my area. That like the west side of Atlanta, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm. So did you grow up there or did you grow up on the south side?
Nah, I grew up on the west side. I used to stay on the south side when I was like real young.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I grew up like on the west side of Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you into as a kid coming up on the west side then?
Shit, I was playing sports, you know, early on, like basketball, football, you know, normal shit niggas from the hood do.
Yeah.
You know, as I got like teenage, adolescent year, you know, that's when like street shit started coming in, you know what I'm saying, and shit went how it went.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, you is pretty tall, man. So
yeah, I was true.
when'd you stop playing though?
I actually played all the way to high school. I had scholarships for basketball. Like,
Oh, for real?
I was good, but by that point I was gone. Like I was already, like the streets had already really, like I wasn't even focused on basketball no more.
Yeah.
But I signed a deal, I signed a deal when I was in high school.
Yep.
So
Rebel Gang, man.
Yeah, exactly. I signed a Block and Sony and shit. So it was really like, at that point, it was really over with for basketball.
Okay.
Like I was like, fuck basketball. I was just still doing it because I had been playing like watch it all 4 years. Like I was starting, like I was real good. Like a lot of niggas to this day see me and be like, boy, why you ain't play? Been to the NBA. Ain't go like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was it like once you signed and you were still in school, man? How did that go?
Shit, it was crazy. Actually, it was you know, so I was in a group. Names they'll probably be familiar with. Yak Gotti was in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Landstrip Chip, he was in the group. A couple other more people. Greedy, Greedy, he was in the group. And a couple more. But I mean, we were turned up though. Shit, we putting up school. You gotta imagine, like, we on the radio, putting up in foreign cars. 16, 17 in high school. The teachers know my song. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do in school. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm staying by myself in high school. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a star basketball player. And I'm doing all type of other shit. So really, like, I was really a grown man down there at 16, 17. You feel me? Like, shit, I was already gone. Like, but that shit was, I mean, it was cool. Like, the music scene was a little different back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so to actually be somebody in music, like the platforms, it wasn't on Instagram and shit.
It was just
man.
Twitter.
It was like Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah,
it wasn't even really, it was Facebook and Twitter. So like, shit, you were popping like in this day and age, in this generation, like, we would have blew up instantly because shit go viral now and you get the hell on. But back then it wasn't like, it didn't move as fast, you know what I'm saying? But we was some hood stars though, basically. That's what we was. We was some hood stars as kids, you know what I'm saying?
Were you ready for that success at such a young age and all that attention?
Yeah, I was, but it went how it went. Like, it wasn't meant. I ain't mad at it. Like, shit. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Block, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, Block really saved a nigga life. I actually could got down shit, like type of shit I was into. Shit, a lot of niggas I was into it, they dead in jail. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I can't complain about anything that happened. But shit, definitely shit didn't work out. It was problems on his end, on our end too. You know what I'm saying? We were kids though, man. I was 17, I was 18, so I ain't really know nothing about no music industry. You see what I'm saying? So, but I don't regret none of it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It built, like, helped me understand what I know now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably good learning experience though.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's better to learn it young.
Yeah, for sure. Like it taught me a lot about like, so it's shit that I see now that I could never go for because I went through it as a kid. I see grown men my age going for it now.
Yeah.
But I can't go for that because I went through that shit as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just glad I went through that shit early. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, man.
Yeah.
So going back, when would you say you did jump off the porch then?
Oh, I jumped off the porch probably like 13, 14. Like, I really jumped off the porch. I started hustling when I was like 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was off the porch at like 14. I ain't even care.
Yeah.
Like,
did you have much guidance out there at the time?
Yeah, nah. It was just my mom was always at work. Shit, it was me and niggas in the hood or niggas my gang. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and we doing only guidance I had was basketball. That would kind of keep me like on the right path. Cause the other niggas I was hanging with, they were bad as fuck. They was already stealing cars, robbing, doing all type of shit, hustling. Shit, basketball kept me from doing shit. Like I was like good, so I ain't want to just do nothing to crash out. But you know, it like a tug of war. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the only guidance I had. But shit, I ain't had no father figure in my home. You know what my daddy looked like. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I ain't never had no guidance. I had to guide myself.
Yeah.
Shit, that's why I've been to prison twice. I had to learn from trial and error. You dig what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Yeah, shit.
So what would you say was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn by having to go sit down twice?
Shit, boy, you can't get back time, boy. That shit over with. I did like probably up to close to 5 years in prison out my 20s.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's more than half of my 20s, so I can't get that back.
Yeah. Like,
if a nigga tell me, boy, it's my goddamn 23rd birthday, 22nd birthday, I be thinking, what I do on my 22nd birthday? Like, damn, I was in prison, I was in chain gang. And I got like 4 of them, 5 of them. So I just gotta, that shit, you can't even imagine what that shit do to you. Like, damn, imagine what I would've been doing if I would've been doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you learn a lot, so it's just like, it's give or take. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely learned you can't get no time back, and shit, time ain't waiting for nobody. I don't give a fuck how good you think you is or some shit, or how arrogant you is or thinking, nah, they ain't waiting on you. It's another nigga who coming up, he don't soak the game up, and finna reroute that shit way better than you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be sitting there talking to niggas about how you did this, that, and the third, and shit, they'll be looking at the other nigga on the screen, or they'll be looking at this nigga do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You feel like you kind of had to reintroduce yourself each time you came home then?
Hell yeah, cause I ain't did no 3-4 month bid.
Yeah.
Did 2 years and did almost 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga forget about your ass 6 months.
Oh, for real?
You know what I'm saying? And then the second bid was during the pandemic, so you can only imagine how many like niggas bubbled up in that little bit of time, you feel me?
Yeah, especially when you can't even get any visits during that time either, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't like visiting prison anyway though.
Really? Why not?
Cause my mind can handle this shit. Like a girl visit me, I'm gonna fuck. I ain't trying to goddamn rub on you. I can't do none of that. Hell nah. That shit, when you leave, I'm gonna be sick and I'm gonna go back to my dorm mad as fuck. Somebody gonna get beat up. Cause I'm gonna be mad. Cause damn, I wanna leave with my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I know my people love me, so I know they gonna be really hurt coming to see me and they can't take me with them. And I'm damn gonna be hurt that I can't leave. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really fuck with the visit shit anyway. I mean, it was people who were mad about that shit that I ain't want no visit, but I ain't want that shit.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
So when you came home earlier this year, where was your focus at? Were you like, all right, I'm going back full time with this music, or?
Yeah, man. It was this time around, man. Got to give yourself a shot. Got to give yourself a shot. You can't keep playing with it because shit. And the day, like I said, time don't wait for nobody. Like, so my mind state was, once you step on this gas, you do not let up on this bitch. And so it took me a minute. This nigga was cussing me out for the longest. This nigga was cussing me out. Guy was cussing me out, might have cut me out. But it's time now. I ain't letting up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a gift. It ain't no shit that I chose. This ain't no shit. For the first time I ever hopped on the microphone, I've been a lot of niggas' favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't choose that. You feel me? And I been said fuck rap, to be real. I been said fuck this shit. At one point, I didn't give a fuck about this shit. I was totally 100% in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I got fans. Like, people who've been my fans for 10 years now. Like, still remind me when I was in prison, you my favorite rapper. So how the hell I'm just gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? Every time I do it, it worked to the max.
Yeah.
I might get this shit 2%. And I get a better outcome than niggas who live their whole life based on that shit. So at that point, you gotta do the math. Like, you really tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm focused though. That was my main thing, like music.
Yeah.
Got a talent, music. It's people who live their life. It's people who live their life based on my music. That's what I gotta realize. This nigga who wake up, fuck his girl, then go piss and shit to my music, and I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking about it like that, like shit, you realize like shit, you got a gift, you got a blessing. You gonna keep playing with it, God gonna take that shit.
Nah, for real.
That's what a nigga grandma, nigga auntie or mama gonna tell you. Why you keep playing with it, they gonna take that shit.
So were you rapping or writing while you were locked up too, or was you just elsewhere?
I don't write when I'm locked up. And I always thought I was tripping.
Nah, a lot of people say that too. It's like
Until
mentally you're just not there.
When I heard Tupac say that, I was like, I know I ain't tripping. I can't write shit. All my shit when I'm locked up lame as hell, man. That shit booty as hell. I ain't even lying. I can't, it don't work. I can't beat on my chest. I can't beat on the desk. I don't want to rap. Don't ask me to bust no freestyle. This shit ain't free. I'm not gonna rap for you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking up, they don't even give me a chance to respond. They start rapping for me. I'm more or less trying to give a nigga the game while I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Or tell a nigga which way he should go. Or really tell a nigga, bro, quit rapping, that shit suck. Cause most niggas in prison, everybody rap. There's some good niggas in there, but at the same time, like, a lot of them niggas just need to give it up. You got 30 years, bro, what you rap? When you gonna rap? When are you gonna drop your mixtape? You know what I'm saying? You need to be focused on your life. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as me rapping and now, I got pages of shit I did. Like my first bid I tried, never used none of it, don't like none of it. Second bid, I was older, so I knew at this point, like, I ain't trying to rap.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to rap. You ask me to rap, I'm gonna start laughing at your ass. Like, man, I don't rap, bro. I don't rap in here. And I'm a professional. Like, you don't see no NBA player. NBA players don't just go play basketball with anybody. Cause they professional basketball player. Like, at this point, I've been doing rap long enough, I'm a professional. Like, it's an art to me.
Yeah. So were you rusty at all with that first studio session home?
Yeah. Then it was like 40 niggas in there. It was like, man, it was about 50 niggas in there. I was slick nervy just cause I'm still trying to like adapt. Like some niggas can hit the turf and just adapt immediately. I don't know how they do it. Like me, it take me time to like get back in sync. You feel me? Like I be needing like some time and space to really get my head together. So Mali, man, I set up this big ass studio session telling everybody to come. I get to the island, it's 50 nigga right there. Everybody listening on every word, see what he got to say. I'm like, man, I did a song, that shit was great, but it took me a little time to get back right.
Yeah.
Shit, I talked to Yak the other day. Yak told me he thought I lost it.
Really?
And he said, I thought it was over with, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you scared me.
Oh, shit.
I told him, like, shit, it just takes some time, bro. Like, like I said, it's an art. So when it's an art to you, it's some type of way you look at it versus I'm just rapping. Like, I don't just rap to rap. Like, I look at it a certain type of way. I approach it a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta speak about your relationship with Yak, man. I know it seemed like it's always one of you in jail, man.
We can't catch each other. I mean, we finally caught each other
for a couple months, right?
Yeah, like we hadn't seen each other in like 7 years.
God,
but that's my brother, like blood. Only thing is I ain't come out his mama womb or vice versa. Like growing up, I stayed at his house. He stayed at my house. I got kicked out of his house. He got kicked out of my house. One time, I got kicked out of my house, went to his house, and then got kicked out of his house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like my real brother. Like, we didn't grow up in the same hood. Like, we from different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Like Yak from the 3, but I was going over there. He was coming to my house. Like, we been like best friends since we were like, shit, 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? But we can't never catch each other. Since we've been like, for like this last 7 years. Matter of fact, he got locked up a month before I got out last time. Yeah. Then he did 5 years.
Yep.
And then shit, I went and did 3. And we were just out on the street together for 6 months. And we were working, like, it took us a minute, like, we had to even rebuild, like, we had been around each other in a long time, so it was kind of like awkward for us. Then we finally got back in sync all the way, and then they got to do this little bit. But luckily, man, it's a light sentence, man, it ain't a life sentence. I'm saying he'll be home, I think, like, February, March, or something like that.
Okay.
And shit. And then he could be in the hour house before that, so that shit, you know. Just looking at the type of shit like we done though, like the type of odds we done beat in the streets, shit, we lucky to be here. Mm-hmm. We lucky not to have no life sentence. Like niggas literally don't beat like real time, dodge, real time, real situation. So end of the day, shit, yeah, he gotta do a little time. Yeah, we don't miss each other. And we got some other bros too, like, that we grew up with that was close with us, and we can't none of us catch each other. Out of them, I'm the only one home right now, you know what I'm saying? So shit. I mean, yeah, far yet, that was my brother, man. Like literally, his mama called me son, my mama called him son. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Did you guys get in the studio together for Members Only?
Yeah, hell yeah. We got me and Yak probably got like 10, 15 songs together. Yeah, we got a lot of music. It's natural because you gotta understand, like Yak can tell y'all this. Like I show Yak how to rap for real. Yeah, Yak wasn't a rapper. Like when we rubber game, man, Yak was, man, you seen what's that shit? Straight Outta Compton?
Oh yeah, the movie.
When Easy E was rapping that shit. Yeah, Yak word in that. He was horrible. Like that nigga was ass. Like that shit sucked. But he had energy though. And I seen it early then, like, bro, you got energy. I can't do it. A next nigga can't do it. Can't nobody else do that. Like, you got energy. It's not hard. So as time went on, then, you know, when him and Slime, like, locked in, like, you sit around nigga like Slime, like, and watch him do music, it ain't gonna be hard to pick up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and then by the time I got out of prison, I mean, when bro got out, like, he was on a whole nother level with the music shit, like, but we got crazy music, though. And then it's always like a competition thing when we in there, cause now he fast, so he want to show me like, shit, I'm really better than you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we got music. We got a lot of music.
Yeah, and before Rebel Game, Young Money Savage, huh?
Oh yeah, but you got, dang, how they, you know how they? Man. Shit. Yeah. Young Money Savage, 5WC, Fifth Ward crew. That's when I first started rapping. Okay. We was Young Money Savage. Me, Greedy, a couple more bros, y'all wouldn't know them. But like we started rapping like on Ashby at a house with a mic with a sock on the wall, with a sock on the mic, with nothing but a mattress in the room. You know what I'm saying? On a laptop. Nigga laugh while the other nigga recording. Like this probably like I was like 15. And I wasn't a rapper, but niggas was like, shit. Everybody was rapping, so shit. Everybody in the city was rapping because you gotta think the rich kids and Money Savage. The older Money Savage them, they were popping, so we were the young niggas, so shit, we wanna be like them, we wanna pop too, you know what I'm saying? So we started rapping and shit. Matter of fact, we started, so after we left that spot, we started working at Sonny Digital house.
Okay.
And Sonny Digital was staying in Forward, so he was staying down the street. He went to school with me actually. And we went to his house, he had like a real studio, and he had like real beats. And I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, man, this nigga 5'4", man. I know I ain't tripping, but you see time tell, like, that's why Sonny is who he is. But yo, we used to go over there and record at Sonny's house. And Sonny would tell you, like, he always tell me, like, bro, I wasn't bad, he say, but he said I used to suck, though. But everybody else say I was great. Yeah. But once I figured it out, like, probably like a year later, like, shit, I just stayed down with it and shit. Eventually, I ended up doing so. After the Young Money Savage shit, that's when we came up with Rubber Gang. You know what I'm saying? And so Chip, Landstrip Chip, you know, we went to school together, so from middle school on up. And Chip had been doing music. Chip had like a little following on, like he had been doing music since like Bebo. Like way back, like Bebo on MySpace type shit. Like he had been doing music. So he was dropping like diss records and niggas at school and shit, and he don't got fight with it. Like, so we was always cool, so he was like, shit, bro, let's go to the studio. And shit, we fuck around and went to the studio one day, and I remember we did a song on like it was on a Drake and Wayne beat. And I had my eyes closed and everything while I did the verse, like. And shit, when I opened my eyes, like everybody in the studio was going crazy. And I was just like, damn, like, shit, what the fuck? And from that point on, he was like, bro, we need to do a mixtape. And so I wasn't really taking it serious then. Like, I still was like, shit, I'm noticing people like really fuck with this shit, so we put it on Facebook. And the shit go crazy. And you gotta think we kids, like I'm like 16 at the time, like I think I'm 16. And it went crazy, like everybody, like these days now, if you do some shit like that, you gonna go viral because the internet much bigger. Exactly the same day. Like you probably do millions of views, but at the time the opportunity went like that. So, but we went viral for like some city shit, like on some hood shit. So Chip, like I can't lie, that nigga been like smart with the internet shit. He been kind of like savvy with that shit. So he was like, shit, bro, we need to do a whole tape. He like, when you call this shit No Feelings. And so I still wasn't taking it serious because like, I mean, I was taking it serious, but I didn't understand what was going on yet. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to rap. Like I want to rap so bad, like we going on moves just to get studio time. We putting full-fledged, like, some shit that'll give us done a life in prison just to go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? And so, at the same studio we was recording at, Parlay used to record there.
Okay.
And so, like, Parlay was the first nigga in the music industry to ever embrace me, like, full-fledged, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came to the studio one day and Parlay was like, I seen Parlay and I was kind of happy because I was still a kid, so I'm like, damn, this Parlay, you know what I'm saying? He was my favorite rapper franchise boy. So he like, I heard, that's you on this song? He like, man, y'all young niggas hard as fuck. And I'm like, for real? And I'm noticing that everybody in the studio kind of like on some shit like really on my bumper, like, man, y'all niggas hard. And so he ended up doing an interview with a magazine and he ended up putting me and Chip's name in the magazine. You know what I'm saying? And so then all of a sudden after that, somebody, Renee, who was like, I call her my godmama, but she was like my first manager at the time. That's when she came and reached out, like, I want to manage y'all. And so we had a meeting with her. And so I'm down like, damn, this shit really getting serious. Like, folks really fucking me for the music shit. Not to mention, everywhere I go in the city, like, but I heard you on Chip's song. So I'm like, damn, this shit really getting big. And so she started managing us and we put out the tape. And Swamp Izzo hosted it. You know, Swamp wasn't really big like that then either. But his sound was so crazy. And so when I first heard the tape, I was like, damn, man, this shit sound like motherfucker, like, Wayne supposed to be on this bitch. And we dropped the tape and that shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the teachers knew it. Like I was getting caught in school doing shit I wasn't even supposed to be, the shit that get you kicked out immediately. Like, for real, me, I got caught smoking in the bathroom in school, like dead to the wrong. And they took us in the office and were like, goddamn rubber gang, man, I get y'all ass up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up to school in the Bentley, sitting in the parking lot, I ain't went to class, I had somebody's daughter with me, you know what I'm saying? I stayed by myself, I got my own apartment, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama had on left. So I'm staying by myself. I don't even go home, I stay at the studio, because Block got this whole nice ass studio. So it like, shit, you couldn't tell me shit. I'm a star basketball player. I've been a star basketball player, and I'm doing all type of shit that got my head gone. You know what I'm saying? So, shit was crazy, man. But then that's when Block reached out, and we started fucking with Block. Put us on the radio, put us on tour. We was in high school, we put us on tour. We on the Dub Car Show tour. And so now, like, literally, like, this on everything, like, I graduated, like, some type of way, I don't even know how. Like, I probably went to school like 30 days, my last year in school.
The whole year?
I probably went to school like 30, 40 days, some type of way. I was smart though, I knew how to finesse the situation though, so I graduated. The day before my graduation, I had a show in Texas, we had a show in Texas. So we in Texas, and Paul Wall had on, Block introduced us to Paul Wall. So Paul Wall pulled us up and shit. And so I kept some of the drink. So the day before my graduation, I pulled up and I put 2 Xans in that motherfucker. I don't even take drugs. Like, I was just doing shit. I don't fucking passed out in the graduation. Like, literally fell asleep. Like, I'm sleeping in the graduation the whole time on 2 Xans. Like, ain't no way in the hell I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be focused on graduating. But I got a whole show in Texas and shit. Like, I literally got back that morning. Like, I got back at like 3 in the morning and graduated probably around like 8. You know what I'm saying? So shit was kind of like, early on I understood how this lifestyle is, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you meet Mali in 2008? How did it all come about?
This lame man nigga? Nah, sorry. Yak introduced me and Mali, man. And I had on already, so the Block situation was over. And when I left Block, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have shit. Like, the power was off at our spot. Goddamn. We basically, me and Greedy had a spot. We lost the spot. Like, I ain't had nowhere to go. Like I could've went to my mama's house, but my mama ain't the type of mama gonna let you goddamn, like, let me sit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a grown man, so I literally have nowhere to go. So I'm sleeping, like, to be real, I'm sleeping in trap to trap. Like, I'm sleeping in niggas' traps I don't even know. You feel me? So And then you gotta understand that my last year or two was really like, I think I was 19, or like 19 or 20. So I was with Block for 2 years. So my whole life was invested in all that. So when I left Block, which was a choice, I didn't have nothing. Like, that's why I'm still a kid. Like, from the time I'm 17 to the time I'm 20. So when I leave, I don't know nothing but what the last 3 years been, you know what I'm saying? So I got down, I think, I remember how Yak met Mali, but Yak was just like, shit, I want you to meet this nigga Mali, bro. Like, shout out to a real one, bro. That's like one of the realest niggas I ever done met. And I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even think I ever told brother. We pull up to the spot. I see Mali walk outside. I'm like, you talking about this skinny ass nigga right here? I'm like, man, this nigga look lame as hell, man. And he like, bro, he looked at me dead serious, like, bro, you know me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, shout out to a real one. So I come around and this nigga Mali already rich as hell. Like, I'm like, damn, this nigga got all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And bro just embraced me. I was young, like, I had already had a name. You know what I'm saying? I had already had things before, so I wasn't the average nigga to come around with nothing. I just was in a bad spot because I had invested my life in some shit and I decided to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? But what it was like, Yak had to let him hear my music and shit. He like, man, bro, talented as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then like, from the way, a lot of niggas who was around Mali was like, they was fans of my music and shit. And then like I had a reputation too, so, you know, Mali, Yak was telling me like, shit, bro said you more than good, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't really click right away though. Like Mali weird as hell. Like, he don't just talk to niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't know how to approach him.
We did click, he just ain't know, he just wasn't comfortable in his situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't know how to, my pride was in the way, because I'm like, damn, man, like, I don't want no nigga think I'm just one of these broke ass niggas. Not like the niggas that was around, but like just a broke ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was sleeping in bro trap. Like, I ain't even know him. Like, he let me goddamn thug it, and I appreciated the hell out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't transfer to like to niggas, not even that, like niggas, I help a nigga now in a bad situation because a nigga did that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I recently had a situation like that. He was like, bro, I just appreciate you letting me stand here. I was like, bro, it ain't always been like this for me. Like, shit, sure enough, I got a lot of shit now, but it wasn't like that for me. I ain't have shit, and I was lost. Like, by the time I met Mali, I had been put out by 2-3 different traps. And I ain't talking about kicked out like on no lame shit. Hit me with some finesse, and then I realized like, oh, okay, say no more, like shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then some shit had on happen. A nigga lied on me. And goddamn told, basically some nigga stole some shit from Mali. Niggas knew that I was new around and they could pinpoint and steal some shit. Like, we never talked about it. But Mali went to jail. And then I went to jail. And this nigga was on like a world tour. He had to go to like 4 different counties. So they told me like, man, Mali finna come down there. Cause the county I was locked up in, it was like a off-brand county that we don't be in, but we just both had cases out there. And so I seen the nigga. I told him like, man, tell Mali to come to trustee, cause that's where we was at. Like, in that jail, you better go to trustee or your ass gonna be miserable as fuck. So when I see Mali, he across the hall from me, and how it was, like, he was working, he had to go to work every morning, so they got to get in their boxes and get searched every morning at like 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I wake up every morning at 6 in the morning just to holler at bro for like 5 minutes through the door. And he like, shit, bro, like, bro, don't take no time, bro. Like, I got you, bro, I got you. What he didn't know was, I'm talking to Yak, and Yak telling me these niggas fucking up the money. They don't spend all the money. Mali don't know he broke yet. I know Mali's broke. Mali doesn't know he broke yet. So Mali like, man, I'm finna come get you as soon as you get out, bro. I'm like, bro, I see you when I get out, my nigga. He said, I told Spread, like, I see you when I get out. He like, bro, don't take no time. I'm like, I see you, bro. Yeah, and this type of shit he do.
I'm about to go home and come in. I'm like, but guess what? I'm gonna go home. Catch you. You know, he's the biggest lawyer. I remember Rico to like.
They're looking at nigga like.
Just see when I get
Yeah, I see you. They telling me about motherfucking. Yeah, like, I don't already seen the type of shit he do. Like, he buying niggas lawyers, getting niggas out, like shit that niggas ain't doing for niggas. So I'm knowing he mean it, but I'm also knowing he ain't got it. You feel me? But so goddamn, I went to prison, shit, came home, and when I came home, you know, I had figured it out quick. Like, I came home to nothing. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, a nigga hustler, so I came up on some paper quick. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit enough to keep me like grounded. And so I ended up getting this spot with my bro, like a little off. Originally I was supposed to get this it meant for me and bro to really be, it was meant for us to be locked in, because I was trying to get this loft, and the day we was finna get it, they called like somebody already don't got this shit. So we had to wait for like 3 more months. So we ended up getting it, and when I get it, I walk around the back, I see Mali. So I'm like, damn bro, what the hell you got going on? He like, shit, my spot right here. I'm like, nigga, did the same one I was trying to get, nigga, you got the shit before I did. So from that point on, bro, me and bro, like, we started building, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I mean, it's a long ass story about how shit turned out, but 2008 ended up, that's how you got 2008. Like, 2008 was basically his family, bros, whatever you call it, the same thing for me. The respect that his family got for him and my family got for me, and they respecting our relationship and basically like trusting our judgment, you know what I'm saying? And shit, as time went on, they don't got bigger and bigger and shit, you know, they gotta give us an M's for this shit now, like a lot on them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a real quick summary, but it don't been a lot put into it. Like, you gotta think, bro caught a big ass case, I did, shit, they gave me 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was, when bro caught his case, you gotta understand, when bro caught his case and I had 6 years, I thought I might not never see this nigga again. He's in jail on the wall phone, I'm in prison on the cell phone. We talking to each other every day trying to figure out how the fuck did we get in this position. We was just damn near on top of the world. Like, we was just the next niggas to blow in the city. And really, and in the streets, we really were living like kings. So we trying to figure out how the fuck did we get in a position like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? But shit, I guess it was just meant for us to go through that so we could like understand what the hell we got. Cause we both still had arrogant ass attitudes that like we don't need, like we halfway doing the rap shit. And it's worse on me cause I've been doing the rap shit, so I'm supposed to be more of a believer. But at the same time, I'm more scarred than the average nigga with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause to me, honestly, that rap shit got lame as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, after we went through all that and shit though, like, it was a reason behind it, you know what I'm saying? But, and shit don't evolve in what it evolved into, like, and it's getting bigger than ever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lineup outside of me, Mali, and Huncho, which is what most people know.
Yeah, Huncho just got that deal too.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, shit. And it's more on the way. Like, it's ones, like, it's young niggas. And they hard as fuck. Like, I don't even know how they this hard. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how y'all nigga this hard. Like, I wasn't this hard when I was 17, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So my thing mainly them, like, guide them and tell them what to do. Cause, you know, like, when I was 16, 17, like, I was active. Like, I was doing shit that could have got me a long time in prison, you know what I'm saying? So I know how it is to be that age. He know how it is to be that age. Cause, like, we real street niggas, like we really made our way in the streets. We really figured our way out in the streets, and that shit come from trial and error and bumping your head. But every nigga don't get to bump their head. Some nigga, their head bust and be, shit, life in prison, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So my main thing is, it's opportunity now to make millions of dollars just off being in front of that microphone, or just cause you got a personality that another nigga don't got, just cause you got a look another nigga ain't got. So try to show niggas like, shit, bro, it is bigger than what you think. Don't move based off the moment, because you can be like, you don't understand how big you can be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like I said, like niggas being fucked up situation. Look at the situation I was in when I met Mali. Like shit, we don't got no big bro, little bro relationship, because I always been respect, but Mali older than me, so he guided me a lot too. Like, he was like really, probably besides one more other nigga I can name, ain't no nigga really ever guided me. Block guided me, but it went how it went, you know what I'm saying? Block did help me with a lot, but I can't say I had no guidance for real, you know what I'm saying? Like a basketball coach, when I was like, that nigga kind of like, but my basketball coach was ghetto as fuck, man. That nigga was a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I ain't never had no guidance. So I try to guide the niggas in our crew who younger than me, you feel me?
No, absolutely. How'd you lock in with Waka?
Shit, Mali, no, they grew up together. We from Southside, all the niggas grew up. And so when Mali and Waka, when Mali brought Waka around, Waka just took a liking to a nigga because he seen like shit, he seen what type of nigga I was. Like if it's some gambling shit or some shit like that, I ain't like laughing cause you walk a hell nah, nigga. I want your money. I'm trying to win your money. If we playing basketball, nigga, you sorry, I'm good. I'm gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about you being whoever you is. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like that, like any like real nigga, like even if I become a billionaire tomorrow, I don't want niggas around me trying to be like no yes man and trying to kiss my ass. No, I'm gonna take a liking to the person who like showing me their individuality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I guess like Waka took a liking to me. And then he liked my music. And he got drunk one day and he just spilled it. He was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? You hard as fuck, bro. You a real rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And then on shit, we been locked in. I fuck with him.
Yeah. Going back to the gambling, saw you cussing out Tom Brady. What was that, last week too?
Man, this nigga Tom, man. Let me tell you something, man. If I ever get the chance to smack the shit out of Tom Brady, bro, I promise you, bro. This nigga has single-handedly for the last, how long he been in the league? Like 14 years?
Like 22, something like that.
That
man 44 years old.
That nigga is ruining my life, bro. This nigga took my Super Bowl. This nigga every time I bet with, then it cost me $25,000 last week, bro. So I just try to stay away from this nigga.
Whether you bet with him or
if
against
him? I bet
him?
with him. I bet against him in prison. I'm just knowing my home them finna bust his ass. I lose all my little zones on wham-whams, cash apps. I owe everybody in the dorm based on this nigga Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, like I said, man, that nigga be like, I'm still hurt behind the Falcons loss. Like we was in there drunk. Me and Mali threw a Super Bowl party. We was in there drunk, celebrating. This nigga hung his son. Makai was talking about he a Patriots fan. This nigga hung him by his legs over the balcony until he said he was a Falcon fan. Like that's how drunk we were. Like it wasn't we wasn't accepting no New England shit. And we was up 28-3, so you can imagine how we was acting up drunk. You ever seen a nigga go from DUI to sober in 30 seconds? Like we was literally like sober, like it wasn't even like I was hurt. I'm still hurt. Ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
whole city was sick.
Matter of fact, don't even go to the next question, bro. I don't even want to talk about this shit.
Well, it's a perfect segue to the Get Back, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The Get Back.
So yeah, first off, just explain why you chose that title.
The Get Back, man, basically like, you know, everybody go through a get back, you know what I'm saying? That's just really like 1008 lingo. But the get back is basically like getting back to where you're supposed to be at, getting back to where like where you feel like you're supposed to be at or where people know you're supposed to be at, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm supposed to be way further than I am. I'm doing good, I'm doing great. But I feel like I'm supposed to be way ahead, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not there because of obstacles. But shit, get back to where I need to be at, you know what I'm saying?
Seemed like you took your time with this project too. You didn't come home and be like, I need to record a project in 2 weeks, put this shit out right now.
Nah, because I got people that's a fan of my music. Yeah, I had a wave. Some niggas, people be fans of nigga wave or fans of nigga personality. I got people that's fans of my music. They listen to what I say. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't wanna just come and just put shit out and let niggas down who been waiting 3 years for me to drop some shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had to come and get adapted, get my mind all the way right first. You know what I'm saying? Before I just jump out there and just do that. And shit, I got cussed out by this shit. Like this nigga, like I told this nigga, me and the nigga beefing because I ain't put out my project yet. The guy call a nigga every morning. I'm declining his call I know what time to decline his call every morning. You know what I'm saying? So I knew when it was gonna be right. And it got to the point where, cause it's a feeling I get when I'm making music. Like, I just know when the project complete, and I knew it was time. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna never take that long to drop no music no more. Matter of fact, I'm finna drop more music than I ever dropped in my life, because shit, I just deprived my fans of that shit for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Then put 7 more months on top of it. So shit, now I'm dropping. I'm on the air. I ain't gonna lie.
One of my favorite songs on there is All the Way. What was the inspiration on that one?
Shit, All the Way. I mean, that's a Will of Food beat. Mm-hmm. And so the beat sounded like my Savages. Okay. That's like my favorite. I like one of my favorite songs. And goddamn, I was just in the studio, man. I was vibing like shit. Just hard, like, I was just speaking on how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say no inspiration on it, but I like that song. That's probably my least favorite song on the tape, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like at the time when I did it, it was my favorite song. But it just like I ain't really too psyched up about that song no more. But I don't really like none of my shit after I listen to it a couple times. I burn it out, and because I don't be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? All the way cool though. I like it. A lot of people like it. That's why I do a project with a lot of songs. I try not to have no ifs. I want all straight shit that a nigga. I don't want a nigga be able to turn my shit because I don't know what this nigga gonna like or this nigga gonna like. Like I learned that like it might be a song I think a straight up hit. I go play it for a nigga. He say, man, that shit lame as hell. And then he like, bro, you need to play the other shit. So with music, you never know. So.
No, that's true. You just dropped a video for Came For Nothing.
Yeah, me and Cho.
Yep.
Diesel shot that motherfucker. Yeah. Hard video, shit. I'm shooting a video tonight. I think me and Mali shooting one tonight. Matter of fact, so shit. She gonna keep pushing them out. I wasn't really shooting videos. Before I went, man, before I got locked up, man, I was so locked in the streets. Like I wasn't even shooting no videos. I mean, I probably shot like, off the Ricoo Act, I shot one video. You know what I'm saying? I shot one video, and the Ricoo Act was like,
that project was hard.
That's what I'm saying. That shit made a big impact. Like, it made a big impact. Like, a lot of niggas was living to the Ricoo Act. Fuck listening to it. They was living to that shit. Like, they was locked in on that shit. And I got one video to it. So imagine me being locked up. You know, anywhere I go in the dorm, they like, oh yeah, that's the nigga Rico, who's in the third. But let me see your videos. And I can only show them really old videos because I only got one new video. I felt stupid as hell, you feel me? Niggas like, damn, bro. And they think this shit, they think I'm just a major artist because niggas in jail ain't got shit. Most of these niggas ain't been around nobody who got no type of nothing. So for them to be automatically put around me, shit, I'm God to them niggas. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, they looking at me like, damn, bro, like, I got everything they want. You know what I'm saying? And especially niggas who been gone a long time or who got a lot of time. So I felt stupid as hell in jail. Like, man, I ain't shoot no video like that. I ain't goddamn do this. I ain't do that. So now that I don't press the gas, I'm finna just shoot as much as I can, put out as much content as I can. You know what I'm saying? You shoot a million jumpers, you gonna hit one of them bitches.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So did you have a personal favorite song on the Get Back then?
Not really, bro. I just be doing that shit and I like it. I burn it out. I listen to it till I burn it out, and then I just go to the next song. I mean, I like the whole project. I like the feel of the project. Like, I don't go for the sound, I go for the feel. Yeah. So once I feel the project done, then now it's out. I'm on to the next. I'm on to Get Back too in my head. Mm-hmm. Some of them songs I did when I first got out. So I don't really have no personal favorite for real. I just like the project though. I feel good about the project. I feel like it can stand up with the best on.
For sure. I know it's only been 24 hours, but how's the feedback been, man?
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been real crazy. Like, my phone been blowing up. Niggas calling me, telling me, boy, this the hardest shit. Why is that? All the shit a nigga gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, if your shit hard. And shit, a lot of niggas believe in a nigga. A lot of niggas been waiting on a nigga. So, you know, it's been great feedback for the most part. I'm just waiting to see after I drop these videos and after shit start going, I'm just ready. I'm ready for the process, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, before we get you out of here, Rico, man, I just want to ask you about Pooh, man. Talk about your relationship and if you got a good story to share about
listen,
Pooh,
man. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. To this day, I'm heartbroken about my dog, man. Like, Pooh, it ain't a lot of niggas who got what Pooh got. Like, you know that. Like Pooh one of them niggas, like, Pooh could go any fucking where in the country, bro. And nigga automatically get that energy from Pooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pooh wasn't gonna get his flowers at that moment. But I looked at it like 10 years, like Pooh was gonna be like a Kevin Lyles or somebody. Like, he was gonna get in the right position, and the nigga, and once he got in that position, everything was gonna come at one time because he had on built such a network, a pipeline of relationships. Like, anytime Pooh came to the A, he hit me off the dick, like, shit. I got my mans with me from Baton Rouge. I got my mans with, he introduced me to Marty. Mm-hmm. Me and Marty were locked in. Yep. He bringing niggas from Texas, matter of fact, cause I used to hustle in different states and shit, you know what I'm saying? I might be in this state, I call Pooh, like, I got a nigga in the goddamn hill, you goddamn pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, Pooh, I used to always run everything past Pooh. Like, whatever I was doing music, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And like, a crazy story about Pooh is like, one time, we was on the island, which was our trap. And he, so Yeah, like old trap. Like that's what I said, our old trap. So they started shooting. And we didn't know where the shots were coming from. So, everybody hit the floor. I'm on the floor trying to goddamn grab. And I look up and I see Pooh crawl to the door. And how we had it was, it wasn't no doorknob on the inside. So if you try to like do something and then you try to get the hell on, you ain't gonna know how to get out. You gonna have to really pick the lock, you know what I'm saying? So I see Pooh on the door trying to goddamn get out. He's scratching that motherfucker like a dog. So by the time the shots, and I don't realize, like, man, ain't nobody shooting at us. It's a nigga next door shooting his gun for no fucking reason. I don't know what the hell wrong with the nigga. So I look outside, man, that nigga Pooh all the way up the street. Like, I'm talking about, like, I ain't no way he went up the street this fast. So when he got back, I'm like, how the hell you get on? He like, shit, boy, I got a family, boy. I can't go out like that. And I really looked at it like, not on no scary shit, because I don't give a fuck how hard you think you is. Like, you ain't, shit, nigga don't want to get shot. So I was thinking like, damn, that nigga dead serious, boy. I gotta get back to my family, man. I got kids, man. And so for Pooh to go out like that, to some shit like that, and I watched how he felt about it. He told me how he feel about some shit like that. That shit break my heart to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'd be way further if Pooh was out. I know I'd be further. If I had Pooh guidance, I'd be way further with music. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's sad for his family, man, because if I felt like that about Pooh, I can't imagine how a kid felt about him, or how his girl felt about him, or his mama. Because, shit, that was a good nigga, bro. Like, that was a good nigga. Like, you need certain niggas in life, man, and they leave an impact on you. And Pooh definitely one of them niggas. I ain't know Pooh for no long ass time. Me and Pooh locked in about like a year and a half. But I felt like I knew the nigga 15 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so look what he did, though. Oh, yeah. Shit, man, you been locked in since then. Mm-hmm. Me and Zip been locked in since then. Like, DGB, like, real family to me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I didn't have no motion as far as music, y'all still was embracing me. You know what I'm saying? And now where I'm at, like, shit, I know I can call for anything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he made certain relationships that, like, I still got a relationship with niggas that I met through Pooh. And shit, I can still reach out to them for anything. And it's a mutual respect that we met through Pooh. So that's how you know what type of nigga he was, because at the end of the day, niggas still respecting him and he ain't even here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, our relationship, we got our own relationship now, but it originated through Pooh. Yeah,
it was built off of
So let's say you had the opportunity to do some slime shit to me. In the back of your head, you be like, nah, I can't do that. I definitely can't do that. I fuck with Rico, and man, I can't do that on the strength of Pooh. You see what I'm saying? So that mean, like, that show you what type of impact that nigga had, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lil Pooh, man.
Yeah, man. Made the hell out of that nigga, boy.
Absolutely, man. All right, Rico, so what's next for you, man? 2022, man. I know you gotta have some big goals for this shit.
Millions and motherfucking billions, man. 2008, you know, I'm definitely gonna drop a lot more projects. I'm trying to drop like 4 projects next year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to flood them. I'm trying to, definitely trying to take Ricoo Cash and 2008 brand to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it take. You know what I'm saying? So, just working, bro. Working. Get back. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the get back. Shit, I'm dropping this. It's done now, 2022. Like, shit, we got 2 more months left.
Yep.
So, drop these projects, man. Shoot these visuals, man. Fuck the streets up. You know what I'm saying? Tell my story. Keep pushing their brand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Huncho don't keep the dough in. It's finna get easy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the labels finna be calling and shit.
Oh, they watching.
I know they watching, you know what I'm saying? Shit. So, it's just about the best situation, like, as far as, like, independent or with a label or whatever. It's about making the best move. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't in this shit to play no more. I ain't in this shit to, I'm not JV in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause I ain't no fucking millionaire superstar rapper, I still feel like I got the game of one, cause I done been around this shit long enough. So shit, I'm just coming for what I deserve, I feel like.
For sure. Got any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up here?
Man, a million shout outs, but I'm just say free Yak, free Trigger, free Greedy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's 2008 to the end.
I pulled up service, swerving, hopped out with my strap and my chains. I'm a certified trapper. I've been known to get my slang. That's an awful lot of syrup, so you